Hey there. I thought I'd do a quick 10-minute message here, give you a couple of thoughts about a few things that I think are important. And one of them that I want to talk to you about, sorry about that, guys, let me shut that off. All right. This is a real experiment for me. I'm sorry about the mess up with the music and whatnot, but I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to see a couple of things here as I'm experimenting with my own channel and trying to grow it. Okay, so right now, I've got something going on here, and I want to break into this, and I want to throw up a picture for you so you can see something here, okay? Let's see, here it is here, and we put it up. Okay, here we go. This right here, what you're looking at, was what the base of Mount Hermon looked like in the days of Jesus. All right, and if you look over behind the left temple, you'll see a cave opening. That cave opening was known as the gates of hell. Now, Jesus, in teaching his disciples about who he is, he asked them a question. He says, "Who do men say I am?" And when he says that, what he's doing is he has brought them up to this particular place. Now, along the wall, along the walkway to go to this place, there are niches in the rocks, and in those niches there are statues of the Roman gods and the Greek gods. And they are there because this is a place of worship. It's been a place of worship for false gods for thousands of years. Mount Hermon is the place where the fallen angels came to mate with women and birth the Nephilim, and they began the whole corruption of the human race. This was back in the biblical days of Jared, long before Noah was born, 1,200 years before the flood. And they corrupted the earth, and they did these things. Now, here's what this place looks like today. It's totally different. Doesn't look like that at all. The cave is still there. That's the mouth of the River Jordan that you're seeing there. The temples are gone. There's nothing there but a little bit of ruins and whatnot. So it's totally not like it used to be. Now, the thing that's important is this. When Jesus brings them, and I want to put back this other picture first for a second and let you see this again. Okay, where's that guy there? Here he is. He's down here. Okay. I want you to look at this picture again. Now, I want you to picture Jesus bringing the 12 disciples to this place to specifically teach them a lesson, to specifically say to them, "Who do people say I am?" And Peter at this point says to him, "You are the Christ, the Son of the living God." Now, they've looked at the statues, they've looked at the things, who the people believe the gods are, and all this. And with their own history, remember, they know that the fallen angels came here. They know that these gods that others worship were Nephilim, many of them. And so they know this stuff because this is a part of their culture and a part of their history. And then Peter makes the confession, "You are the Christ, you're the Messiah, you're the Son of the living God." Okay? So when he makes that confession that Jesus is the Messiah, the Son of the living God, Jesus then says, he says, and Peter, Simon, I'm gonna tell you something. You are going to be called Peter now, a rock. And Peter on this rock, and he points back to the base of this place here where these temples are. He says, "And here I will call out my people." Now, I know it says, "I will build my church." It's a really poor translation. It does not give us the real meaning of what Jesus was talking about. So what he's saying is, I'm going to call out my people here. Now, one more thing real quick on this one here. I want to just take you to another image here of something that took place on Mount Hermon. Here you can see Jesus being transfigured. In the transfiguration of Mount Hermon, where Jesus was, there is Peter, James, and John, and then Moses and Elijah speaking with Jesus. His garments have become white, whiter than anybody could make them. And then they hear the voice of God the Father saying, "This is my beloved Son, hear ye him." And this is where Jesus is transfigured. This is the place, this is the mountain where Jesus said, "I will call my people to this mountain, and I will call out my ecclesia." And then he is transfigured on this mountaintop where the fallen angels came to take over the world. This is where they did it. This is where they planned it. And this is where Jesus went and said, "I am going to reverse everything that was done here on Mount Hermon. I am going to build a people up who are going to be called out, ecclesia, called out of this world, and they're going to walk in the kingdom of God, and they're going to execute the kingdom of God's laws and ways, and they're going to bring it to people. They're going to change the world. And that was his purpose in this, and I hope that this gives you a little bit of understanding about what Jesus was saying and doing back in that day. Okay? So, God bless you. I hope this little short message encourages you and brings you something to understand about the kingdom of God. Thanks again.